Hey everybody, it's Christina and Cindy with Adaptive Equipment and Caregiving Corner, and today we're talking about a comfort kit, or it's a connect and comfort kit, I think is what they're calling it, and it's from Resense.
Right.
So this comfort kit comes in two options. So it's meant for family caregivers who are caring for individuals that may have, that are living with dementia. So it comes in two options, with the early stage dementia and then the late stage dementia. They sent us the late stage dementia box, and so we're going to take a look at it. So it comes with
all kinds of goodies.
It does, yeah. So here's the product card. I'll let you take a look at
So
that.
there's a product card, talks about the two different kits, early stage, advanced stage, and what is included in each of those.
Yeah. And then each box comes with a facilitator's guide and resources. And so, what that will do is, with the family member, the caregiver, the family caregiver, with the individual products that are in the box, that it gives them little tips and tricks about how to engage with their loved one with these particular pieces that we're going to go through here.
Yeah, that's awesome, because sometimes you just don't know what to do.
Exactly.
And it's nice to be able to do that, interaction.
Yeah.
And have some guidance in doing that.
Absolutely. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is the coloring book. So this box came with two coloring books, and they've got this one says the Redemptive Coloring Activity Book, and then this one is Classic Cars Edition. And so all of the pictures in here are very, they're simple, they're not very detailed.
Right. And here's one of the things for the facilitator thing is for the coloring books. You could say, hey, we're creating cards for kids in the children's hospital. Do you mind coloring some of the cards that we could write in?
Yeah.
So something like that.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. I like
that a lot. So that's the coloring, and then they also send you colored pencils too.
All right, cool.
So if your person likes to use pencils, you can use the pencils, or you can
get this out.
Sure.
This is
crayons.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is just kind of, yes, he's so soft, just kind of tactile, little dog. Yeah. That is very cute.
And pets are comforting.
Yes, they are.
Or animals are can be comforting and stuff. And I know, because I worked in long-term care. I'm a speech language pathologist. I worked in long-term care, and I worked in the memory care lots. And so we always had those residents or those community members that would either carry a doll, maybe they in baby doll therapy, or they might have a stuffed animal that they liked, so they would carry that around and take care of that. So that's what this little guy is for, is to bring comfort. Maybe they grew up with pets, maybe they've had pets their whole life, and so this little dog could bring them comfort. And he's so soft.
Yes, he's so soft. And maybe a conversation starter as to talking about what their pet was, their name, that type of thing.
Great for co-attending and then also reminiscing therapy. So,
very cool.
Yep. And then we've also got, let's talk about this. Yeah.
These are smell
So they got some body lotion for
aromatherapy.
Aromatherapy, yeah. And so, because lots of times smells can elicit memories. So, it's got a little tap.
Yeah, I'm pulling mine off.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that does smell good.
And so, everybody has that moment where they're like, oh man, I can just smell that picture. I know exactly what that picture smells like. So, so aromatherapy is great.
The thing that I like about the body lotion is, that sense of touch. Some people, that's kind of an intimate, if you, holding a loved one's hand, or maybe rubbing some lotion on a loved one's hand. I really like that.
Yeah, that sense of touch. And then this one here, they've put in two cards. So they've got, these cards have QR codes on them, and it's got 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s for music therapy. So what Resense has done is they've curated these YouTube videos into a playlist, and so if you scan the QR code, it takes you straight to that YouTube playlist, and then it's got all these songs from the 50s, 60s, 70s, or 80s. So
that is cool.
Yeah, that's really nice, because music therapy is another way that can help calm and soothe people, or help with mood. So.
So you want to talk to us about this?
Yes, so that's a handkerchief.
Yes.
Yeah. When working in the memory care, we did have our handful of people that would like to fold napkins. Or pieces of clothing or whatever. They were always folding and unfolding. So it's that tactile, it's that just that process, that procedure of folding and unfolding and folding and unfolding and helping them focus and you know, and helping calm themselves as well. So we saw lots of that with napkins and Kleenex and stuff like that. So this is just a little bit more durable form of that. So it's just a handkerchief.
Very, very cool.
All right, and then we've got playing cards.
Yep.
Playing cards would be great for people, let's say, you know, especially if they used to play cards, you know, then you could, if you knew that about your loved one, that they used to play cards, you could say, you know what, can you count these cards for me? I am coming up with 48, and they're supposed to be 52. Or can you separate them for me? Because I think I'm missing one, you know, and then separate them into the different, you know, the hearts and spades and clubs and stuff like that. So that's a great activity for your loved one. And then we've got, this is kind of along the same line. This is yarn. This is kind of along the same line as the napkin folding and stuff. So maybe your loved one used to knit. And so that whole tactile and the process of you know, balling up yarn, you know, or unwinding yarn and balling it back up might appeal to them. I didn't see too many people in the memory care units that I worked with, but I could definitely see where that would be just that calming effect that winding yarn and unwinding yarn.
And again, here's some of the, you know, just of the suggestions is just saying, hey, we're trying to make sure that we have enough yarn to help make blankets for the children's hospital. Would you mind winding this and making sure there are no knots? You know, so just little very, very helpful cues for the caregiver in this facilitator guide.
I love it. And then the last thing we have are these little tactile, for sure tactile, these little poppets. Yeah, so they got one in a circular, and in a circular, a little circle. And then this one, I'm thinking you could wear it as maybe a bracelet.
A bracelet, that would be
you know,
cool.
and then pop it, you know, if you had it on your wrist, and then you could pop just kind of a self-stimming thing, if you're a self-soothing thing. You know, I was thinking too, Sin, when I saw this, my first thing that popped in my head was like a rosary.
Oh,
you know, in
that's
a long
interesting.
line, like a rosary beads.
That is very interesting.
So, I don't know if you have a loved one that you know is religious and you know
and that was part of their
routine during the day. This could maybe be good for that as well. So.
Yes.